What's up guys, and welcome to another video. And in this video I'm comparing the JBL BoomBox 3 normal Bluetooth edition, this is not the Wi-Fi edition, against the BoomBox 4. And as you hopefully can tell, maybe the picture is too small here, but the BoomBox 4 is, you can definitely tell, it's bigger than the BoomBox 3, which is rather interesting because it has over a kilogram or over 2 pound weight reduction, which is quite incredible, probably because of those new magnets, the neodymium magnets, which is another type of magnet instead of the normal ferrite magnets, the iron magnets. A little bit more expensive, but they are definitely, they give more strength per kilogram. Yeah, so that's about it for the information. I will put on my custom EQs for both. The JBL BoomBox 4 right now is playing with neutral because I haven't really experienced it so much, and it will play with bass boost level 1 because that's usually how I would play it outdoors. Indoors might be different case, but outdoors. And the BoomBox 3 has its bass increased to 2 notches to be kind of comparable, and also I think it definitely at lower volumes especially need that extra kick. So yeah, that's about it. Let's see here. Let's start off here. BoomBox 4 playing now. BoomBox 3. BoomBox 4. BoomBox 3. BoomBox 4. BoomBox 3. BoomBox 4. BoomBox 3. Yes, that was the first song. Let's switch now to another one here. BoomBox 4. BoomBox 3. BoomBox 4. BoomBox 3. Boombox 4. Okay, that's about it. Let's step back a bit, and I will do on axis now and then off axis as well. So we'll see how they perform at the different angles. It's so bright outdoors today. Look at those trees, by the way. Lovely color on them. The fall is seriously underrated. I enjoy it quite a bit. Colder, so I sleep better. But yeah, these days are good. But most days are gray and rain, which is maybe not everybody's kind of weather. Let's see here. Let's go downtown. A little bit of rock. Oh, this is not the one. I will do this one as well. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. Boombox 4. Let's go off axis now. Hopefully you can hear that clicking sound. That is what happened before as well when I 1v1'd it with the Party Box 320. Still have not fixed that. Boombox 3. Okay, that is nice. Yeah, let's see here where we have it. This one? Yeah, there we go. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. Boombox 4. That's good for that. Let's step back even further now. Let's see here what they actually go for. But I want to mention this before I go to the summary later on. You can really tell that they are very track dependent how they perform. Their sound signature. Sometimes it works out, but sometimes it does not. That is quite interesting to keep in mind here. Okay, let's go. Another one. Upping the volume here. Boombox 3.
Like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body.
Boombox 4.
Take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms. Feel it in your legs.
Boombox 3. Boombox 4. Boombox 3.
We will go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all.
Let's look off axis. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. Boombox 4. Boombox 3. That was it for that one. Let's step back even further and see what the headroom is when it comes to maximum volume here, which will be rather interesting. Now we are, I'd say, 15 meters or so from here, which is definitely quite far for these speakers especially. Maybe it's a bit longer, but about around 15, I'd say. Yeah, let's see here, a good song that we can play. Let's do Humanity. That was such a long time I did that one. By Max Brhon. Yeah, there we go. Boombox 3 now. Maximum. Sorry for the wind. Boombox 4. Boombox 3.
It's all about humanity.
Boombox 4.
It's all about humanity.
Boombox 3.
It's all about humanity.
Boombox 4. Boombox 3.
It's all about humanity.
Boombox 4.
It's all about humanity.
Boombox 3.
It's all about humanity.
And that was about it. So yeah, now I will go a bit closer and do the summary. Be right back. Yeah, so that was about it for this video. Yeah, and now I'll do my thoughts here. At the lower volumes, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, I will definitely say. The Boombox 4 with the bass boost level 1 sounds a little bit closed in. It does not sparkle a lot, I'd say. So maybe adjusting the personal EQ could benefit it so the bass doesn't overshadow everything else. But the bass is quite impressive at lower volumes, I will say that. Whilst the Boombox 3 has sparkle, but it sounds, yeah, it does not sound super great, to be honest. Especially because it sounds not that even at the mids. It sounds like it's a bit sharp. It's not terrible at lower volumes, but yeah, I could hear that with the two songs I played at lower volumes, that it was not really the best there. But it did actually, when you increase the bass in the EQ, have a quite satisfying bass that's not too overpowering like the Boombox 4. You could turn off the bass boost level 1, but I think that I would turn that on any day of the week. If I'm out with friends or whatnot, I'm not gonna, you know, fiddle with my phone all the time and bring out EQ here and there. I'd rather have it at one setting and then just let it be. But of course, this is a YouTube video, so I'm supposed to showcase all the different benefits, and I will probably do that in an upcoming video. So that is something to keep in mind. At a little bit higher volumes, the BoomBox 3 still kept quite a nice bass at around 50-60%. I forgot exactly what percentage I set the speakers to, but around there, 50-60%. Quite a satisfying sound still from the BoomBox 3. And with the particular songs I used, the particular tracks, they were not that overpowering, because the BoomBox 3 Bluetooth edition has a really big peak at I think around 700 Hertz, which is the mids area, right? So it does sound quite sharp in its nature in general, but I don't think in that particular track that was such a big problem, but it could most definitely be if I chose a different song. The BoomBox 4 sounded quite nice. The treble, not the greatest, I'd honestly say. The mids, they are all right, I guess, but the treble, there is something to it. There's, I don't know, yeah, it's quite hard, honestly, to set my finger on it, but it's not airy. It might be the bass that overshadows the rest of the sound, and then again, the bass is quite impressive. If we talk about mid volumes at off-axis, I think they performed quite similarly, but the BoomBox 4 have more of a body because of, I think, the mids, especially, that it doesn't sound as sharp as the BoomBox 3 because of that peak that the BoomBox 3 has in the in its mids. So it does sound more full-bodied, and of course the bass is it is quite strong as well. Highs wise, there's probably some difference, but I wouldn't off axis. I think a lot of the mids disappear as well. So I think they sound pretty similar, honestly, at that setting as well. Then again, at one of those songs, I think the lo-fi song I had, lo-fi jazz kind of song, the BoomBox 4 was once again distorting at that track with the bass, which is not great. And it really depends what bass it is, because I could have actually, you know, I played the more electronic songs that later on, and they did not suffer from this. So it's definitely from track to track. So which is quite interesting indeed, which most likely means it's a software problem with the AI sound boost or whatever. But the treble, again and again, is not, I don't know, it sounds weird to me. It might be that intermodulation on the BoomBox 4. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination, and I think the BoomBox 4 now, especially you could hear that with the rock song I showed you, it performs a lot better with that particular genre than the BoomBox 3. I'd never use it for rock, honestly. So it's I think it's a lot more well-rounded in a lot of genres, I'd say. More bass in general and a lot more well-rounded. Then again, let's talk about maximum volume. BoomBox 4 blows it out of the park, not even close. The BoomBox 3 sounds like a, I don't know, a tiny speaker, because I think the BoomBox 4 sounds more dynamic. It has more bass relatively to the rest of the audio spectrum, whilst the BoomBox 3, it cuts that off, so it sounds quite dull. It does not sound that nice. The highs and the mids are very overpowering, and you can't really get a sense of the entire all the instruments or whatever, the electronic music, what it actually is going on in the music. You mainly hear the sharp notes. And loudness wise, then again, yeah, it's a lot louder as well. So it not only has more bass, but it sounds better and louder. So yeah, take it as you want. It is quite an improvement when it comes to those higher volumes. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's the biggest at lower volumes. You could increase the bass a ton more at lower volumes on the BoomBox 4, so you got that customizability that you don't with the BoomBox 3. You could increase it a bit, but not as much as the BoomBox 4. So that is something to keep in mind. Yeah, if we don't talk about the sound, if we just talk about the speakers as a whole, I think the design-wise, I prefer the BoomBox 3. It looks better. But looks are not everything, as a lot of people like to say. Yeah, design-wise, BoomBox 3, sure. But honestly, my heart goes to the BoomBox 4 nonetheless. It has a removable battery, a bigger battery. I like I think 20 25%. I'm guessing here a little bit. It's 100 watt-hours, while the BoomBox 3 is 70 watt-hours or 69 or something like that. So it's a noticeable increase in area size. Not only that, it's lighter. That's a big one. 5.5 kilos or 5.8 kilos, which is about 12 pounds, while the BoomBox 3 is around 6.7 kilos, or what is that in pounds? That's about nearly 14 pounds, I'd say. Yeah, about 14 nearly. So that's quite a big difference, honestly. And you can definitely tell. But it's a bigger footprint. It is definitely bigger volume-wise, so it takes up more space, the BoomBox 4, but it also has lights on the side if you like that, and you can turn them off in the app, and they change to either orange when you're in bass boost level 1 or white when you're in bass boost level 2, or turned off if you have the bass off. So there is not really that much you can customize with the lights on the BoomBox 4, but it's, I guess, nice to have if you're, I don't know, in the dark outdoors especially. You can find the speaker more easily, even though you have the light up buttons on it. I also like the passive radiators more on the BoomBox 4. It has these more soft rubberized dampers, which I think they're a lot better, honestly. Because when you're moving with this, you're going out from the door, for example, that I do quite frequently with the speaker. It bumps, you know, at the door or like at a wall or something. And having those rubber bumper, you can feel that they're absorbing a bit of the impact without taking any damage, while that would not be the case for the BoomBox 3. It would more just take them and probably be fine, but yeah, it would maybe take a bit more damage, I'd say. It also got a plastic handle, which is better than the metal handle. The metal handle looks better, but it's not, I'd say the plastic one is definitely the way to go. You reduce the weight, and also it doesn't absorb the surrounding temperature as fast as the plastic one. So when it's cold outside, the metal handle would be really cold to touch, while it would be not as cold, I guess, for the BoomBox 4, whilst it's vice versa, the same when it goes to hotter temperatures as well. Yeah, they charge via AC both, so there's nothing new there. You could use lossless audio, USB-C playthrough on the BoomBox 4, but you do not get an aux jack. While you do that with the BoomBox 3, but no USB-C charging, you get a USB-A charging port for power banks and such. Honestly, I'd love to see an aux with the BoomBox 4. That is something, because even though I could use the USB-C as a wired connection, I generally feel that aux are more widely available, and they're better for a lot of things, I'd say, more user-friendly. I think that generally more options is better most of the times. And the connectivity both have Bluetooth, the Bluetooth 5.3 on the BoomBox 3 and 5.4 on the BoomBox 4. I think they're about the same, honestly. They're very similar in that aspect. But the BoomBox 4 does have Auracast, which is a new pairing protocol if you want to connect multiple devices, for example. While the JBL BoomBox 3 has Party Boost, which you can pair basically how many you want with Party Boost enabled devices. Is there anything more? Battery life, I'd say pretty similar on these. Because of the power increase on the BoomBox 4, I'd say that it can consume a lot more power, but it does have a bigger battery, so a little bit similar there. But if you're going for similar loudness and lower volumes, the BoomBox 4 should have a longer battery life, just because, yeah, it's a bigger battery, and it doesn't, even though you could have the lights turned off, I don't think that they would contribute enough power draw to make it too much of an effect. But that's just my opinion. I don't know for 100%. This is the PL, and I actually forgot which version this is of the BoomBox. I have two different BoomBoxes that are brought out. So we're gonna check that now. Let's see here what we were talking. No, it's an ND. I think I have the ND and the TL or GG. I can't remember which one it is, but the ND and the PL here. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Yeah. Is there anything more? I don't think so. There's probably something. Both float in water, by the way, but the BoomBox 4 is IPX68, so it's supposed to be more waterproof. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there is anything else. Yeah, BoomBox 4 overall winner, and Sweden of all the places got a price decrease on the BoomBox 4. So for me, it is the easy pick here. It got reduced by over $100, which is quite noticeable, which is nice. Yeah, but that's not the case for most countries. Depending on the price, I'd say that if the BoomBox 4 is more than, I'd say $250, go for the 3, because that price might be. I mean, you could get a lot more. It's not a bad speaker, but I wouldn't even look at the BoomBox 3, honestly. I think there are a lot of other competitors that blow it away at a lower price point as well. But if you want the JBL logo, because it's JBL, yeah, get it if you find it at a quite a noticeable price. If it's about $100, I would still go for the BoomBox 4 quite easily, because it does improve in a lot of aspects, especially when you're pushing at them at higher volumes as well, which, I mean, that is usually the use case for these speakers. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, like if you like it, and subscribe if you want. Yeah, take care and see you in the next one.